Today, I'll be once again reviewing High School DxD Season 1. I reviewed Season 1 many years ago, didn't like it, and hope to never talk about it ever again. But it turns out there's a hot cat girl in Season 3, so now I have no choice but to watch every season of it. If I make a top 5 hottest anime cat girls list, and didn't put that cat girl from Season 3 on the list, people will say, your cat girl list isn't valid. So I really don't have much of a choice but to watch the series again. I made sure to watch all the episodes in Season 1. I tried my best to give Season 1 a fair chance. I also plan to make a video on Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4 after this. I've already watched every episode in Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. I'm pretty sure everyone knows the premise for the series by now. But if you've never watched this anime series before, in this anime, the protagonist Issei goes on a date with a hot girl in Season 1. But it turns out she is a fallen angel, and she killed Issei because he has a special item within his body, known as a sacred gear. He gets reborn as a devil, thanks to a hot devil girl named Rias. Now Issei is her servant, and she uses him as her pawn during battle. Back when the trailer for his anime series aired many years ago, I was actually hyped up for this anime series because the female characters look so hot, and I heard great things about this anime series in terms of fan service. At first, the anime series leaves a great first impression, as you see several hot anime girls being topless. It was so appealing seeing their big breasts. So with so much fan service of the girls being topless, naturally I thought the anime series would give us great ecchi scenes as well. After all, you're constantly showing girls being topless around the main character. Surely there would be great ecchi scenes, right? But nope. Despite the countless scenes of the girls being topless, there is not one great ecchi scene in Season 1. For me, a good ecchi scene is the main character actually getting intimate with the girls. He doesn't have to go all the way, but he should still go pretty far. There was plenty of opportunities where he could fit an ecchi scene. You could do something like Rias has to get very intimate with Issei in order to heal him from injuries, and then actually show it. You don't need to take up all the screen time, but at least show us something. Make up any good reason to show an ecchi scene. It could be healing, or for a power-up. Just give us anything. Instead, whenever she healed him in Season 1, it was done mostly off-screen, and you don't actually get to see her really get intimate with him. I was just waiting and waiting for one good ecchi scene, and finally in Episode 8, it seemed like the girls may finally get intimate with Issei. Both Ashia and Rias want to get intimate with him in the very same episode. But not only does Issei freeze up and was too scared to make a move, there was also the classic ecchi cliche of someone interrupting just when things are starting to get good. This is just getting ridiculous at this point. I would expect this from a typical ecchi anime series, but to see High School DxD do something like this was disappointing. I still don't understand what made them so scared to show intimate scenes. Shortly after this anime series was made, there were anime series like The Testament Sisters New Devil and Hybrid Heart that showed over-the-top ecchi scenes that went so far. Now it is common for ecchi anime series to go very far, such as the anime series Worlds and Harem, Interspecies Reviewer, and Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. There will be people that will say, well, these anime series were made after High School DxD, but anime series like The Quasar Stigmata and Queen's Blade went far with ecchi scenes, and both of these anime series were made before High School DxD. High School DxD just felt like one big annoying tease. One thing I would say though about my old review on this anime series was that I was too harsh regarding the fights. In my old video, I said the fights were terrible because the outcomes were decided by the power of friendship, which was the case for the first major fight against the fallen angels. But the second half of this anime series was pretty good. There was a lot of strategy and teamwork involved. In the final fight, Issei didn't just win because of his emotions and the power of friendship. He won because he came up with a great plan to defeat Riser before the fight even started, which was nice to see. The plot for Season 1 wasn't anything special. The drama was very cliche. The first half of this anime series was just Issei saving a girl that was kidnapped, which is something you see often in anime. Then the second half was him saving a girl from an arranged marriage, which is definitely something you see a lot in anime, especially Harem anime series. There was no effort put into writing. The writer just used a common drama scenario and didn't really do much to make it different or unique. It's pretty much the villain tries to steal protagonist's love interest. The viewers get angry because of that. The protagonist beats up the villain, and now the viewers are cheering and are happy from seeing that. Is it really that easy to impress the viewers? That's pretty much saying, I don't need to come up with a great scenario because viewers like anything, as long as there are hot girls and fan service. From the positive feedback the series got, that was obviously the case. The viewers are that easily impressed by anything. The villains were cliche villains obsessed with power. There was no depth to the character. They just act like typical villains. They didn't have any great or unique motivation behind their actions. The hot anime girls are a major reason why this anime series was so appealing to watch. Ria's character design is as hot as it gets. You just want to keep looking at her hot body. She has a cool, chilled attitude, and it's enjoyable seeing what she cares about Issei. Akino is another hot character with a great body. She is very seductive, and it's entertaining how much she loves causing her enemies pain. Ashia is another great female character that really likes Issei, and it's funny seeing her get so jealous when Issei gets close to other girls. Koneko isn't a great character yet. She starts off as a cold Kudir character, but she will get good character development in Season 3. The girls are great, but I can't say the same for Issei. It was nice hearing him talk about how much he loves big breasts, and how he wants to have a harem of hot girls. But it turns out, he is actually a coward, and when girls actually want to get intimate with him, he gets nervous and wants to run away. He had all that big talk about loving big breasts, and having a harem, but when the girls actually want him to get intimate with them, he freezes up and doesn't want to go through with it. It gets even worse in Season 2, when a hot girl literally wants him to get her pregnant, and he's too scared to do anything. I'm not expecting him to go all the way, but he's scared to even touch them, or kiss them. It doesn't get better throughout the series. It's basically, the girls get naked in front of Issei, and want him to get intimate with them. He gets nervous, and is too scared to do anything. The girls are the ones initiating this. Issei, with all his big talk, doesn't have the guts to do anything. I expect this kind of behavior from a typical spineless protagonist, but to see Issei act this way was disappointing. I actually like Kiba more as a character. Even though he was a popular guy at school, he was still pretty chill and humble. He cared a lot about his friends, and was a great fighter. I would rather see a calm character like him than see a coward that talks about how much he loves hot girls and their big breasts. But when there is a major chance for him to get intimate with a girl, he runs away or gets too nervous. I know there will be people that will try to defend his actions, but I'm going to repeat again what he does. The girls are the ones to try to initiate the intimacy. They get naked in front of him. They are the ones that put his hand on their breasts. He is not the one doing this. He is too scared to do anything. He gets too nervous and has a scared look on his face. That is how he acts, and it was just so annoying to watch. That was his behavior throughout the 4 seasons. I waited to Season 2 to give him a chance, but he still acts the same, even Season 3 and Season 4. He is too scared to be the one that initiates anything. He just waits for the girls to do it. He's too scared to do anything. The opening song for his anime series was very catchy, nice to hear. The ending song was pretty good as well. The music throughout this anime series was enjoyable to listen to. The animation style looked good for his season, and the fights were animated well. For the most part, the likable anime girls and the fan service of them being topless will get you to keep watching this anime series. The anime girls are that hot. The fights are even enjoyable to watch in the second half of the show. It's still disappointing though, that the most popular harem anime series for several years didn't have one good ecchi scene in Season 1. I give this season a 6 out of 10. I'll be making a Season 2 review after this.